Good evening. Thanks everyone for coming. This is Josh and Mel here from the Mix Lolly Bag.
Hi guys.
Before we get started, I'd like to do a welcome to the country. We acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we're performing, and we pay our respects to their elders and to elders from other communities who may be in attendance. Now, tonight, it was going to be the Cube chair sessions.
But as you can see, the budget all went to marketing and our writer, so
Yeah.
we've got these little chairs. So we're going to move over to the couch, and we're going to show off the fantastic production that's on show here tonight. We've got a fantastic crowd. There's about 30, 40 people just about in the crowd. Heaps. And we've got, someone over here. Is this a date over here? Dan? Is this Dan?
Leave
How are you,
alone,
mate?
Josh.
Good, mate. How are you?
Are you on a date?
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
Is it a good date?
It's going pretty well. Yeah.
It's going pretty well so far. You're here to see some fantastic music.
I think we're going to have a bit of romancy type
Oh.
music tonight that might get
It is some
stuck.
nice, lovely music tonight. We've got some fantastic artists here
Who have we
lined
got?
up for you. We've got Toby Mobs, we've got the folk duo Mayfair Lane, and one of the best names of all time.
Humbuck and Pickups.
What a name. Give
Yes.
those guys a round of applause. They're
Just,
going to be doing a
give 'em a round of
fantastic
applause.
job tonight.
Now, a little bit of housekeeping. Probably you just shouldn't get up, to be honest, or you'll miss something. But if you really need to, you can go to the toilet out the back out there. If you're at home and you're watching, just cross your legs and just sit on your couch and join us for the rest of the night. There is drinks up there at the back. You can have, there's a dry bar, sorry. You won't need anything to sort of tide you over, because we actually have some prizes.
We
to
do have
give
some
away.
fantastic giveaways, Mel. The season sponsor, the wine sponsor.
John Gehrig wines.
You have some just on your right-hand side.
I do. I'm hiding them behind there because I was going to try and just take them home myself. But
We'll be having
apparently-
some questions throughout the night between the two artists. So if you want to win a bottle of wine, we'll be throwing some trivia questions across to you. They'll be based on the sets. So don't worry. You just got to really make sure you're listening in. But of course, if you have any questions for the artists during those small little intermissions, just raise your hand throughout the set. We'll come see you. And if you're at home as well, make sure you're commenting on the Cube Facebook page.
Yeah.
First up, we've got Toby Mobs. Toby, how you going, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, absolutely
Very good.
fantastic. Mate, you've had a busy year in 2020, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a surprisingly busy year. Yeah, I was.
What have you been up to?
What have you been up to, man?
Just a regional tour across New South Wales and Vic.
Casual regional tour. Just a cheeky casual one.
How does one do a tour in what we've just gone through in 2020?
It's been pretty difficult. Yeah. So this regional tour, so through New South Wales and Vic, it started off as 90 shows in 90 towns, and then old COVID came along, and that number came down quite a bit, and rescheduled maybe 3 times, but very fortunate to have still been able to play during that time.
So if you don't know Toby Mobs, he's a librarian by day, and he's very organised. So to be able to pull off what he did in this climb, so it was all within 300 k's of this area?
A 3-hour radius of Albury, yep.
Yeah, so a lot of organisation to get that happening. I'm sure that you would have had to book and rebook and
Yeah.
and it was all original songs like we're going to hear tonight.
That's right. So it was all about promoting original music in regional areas, and it was taken up pretty well. And it can be a fair bit of work when you're your performer, your marketing manager, your booker.
You're a slashy.
A slashy. It's a great
There you
term.
go.
Yes. Yeah,
There you go.
absolutely.
And what can we expect to hear tonight here at the Cube Couch Sessions, mate?
Yeah, so I'll pick out a few acoustic versions of my tunes tonight. So originals that I've written maybe in the last 2 to 3 years. So you probably won't know any of them unless you've caught a show before. But I'll introduce them and tell you a bit of the story behind some of them as well. So.
Awesome. Well, when you're ready, take away, everybody, Toby Mobs!
Yes.
Seems to me that I can't see this whole wide breathing forest for the trees. No can run, no can hide from these branches, but I need something to Gotta say, if we wait too late, all behind me just be a vision of peace. I'm gonna wait till the chance I need. No mark to remember reminds me permanently. Keep me up, you want too late. Try to act and contemplate. If I keep my eyes on this chosen place, and the 5th of March next year won't be the same. Thanks, everyone. It's really great to be playing in front of live audiences again. So thanks for taking the time to come out. The song was called A Mark to Remember. I wrote it in March last year, and it's about looking at where you're up to in life and the changes that you might need to make to get to where you want to. Whether that's professionally, interpersonally, and just as a person. This next song's called The River. It's probably one of my newer songs. It's about life's journeys, trials and tribulations, for a overused term there. It's about the way life kind of winds. And sometimes that water's really deep, sometimes it's really shallow. this a familiar breeze that's caught up in following me? I recognize these trees, but that'll change eventually. I don't know which way we'll go, whichever way that river flows, running fast or running slow. Come ride this river with me. Now this lion's asleep, the roaring, crashing of sea. But I know when it wakes will be the end of my journey. I don't know which way we'll go, whichever way that river flows, running fast or running slow. Come ride this river with me. I don't know which way we'll go, whichever way that river flows, running fast or running slow. Come ride this river with me. Come ride this river with me. Come ride this river with me.
Thanks. This next one's called Returning. Does anyone know where Pambula is on the coast, near Merimbula? So I was travelling up there for a friend's 21st a while ago. And my goal was to, I was going up there to play a few tunes for them. And my goal was to play this new song. And I hadn't finished the lyrics yet, so I was trying to write them as I went. And I'd stop for a break and jot them down. And this song is about realizing how fortunate you can be in your life, and holding on to that really tightly and wishing it for the following year. And it was a bit strange playing this song this year, because I think it's very relevant. We're all hoping for. I should have said last year. I'm still getting used to it's 2021. So this playing this song last year was very
it resonated quite well because we're all after a better year than we had last year. And but even though through all the struggles that we had last year, I think it's made us very aware how lucky we are, and it's made us focus on the things that are important as well. It's called Returning.
I'm sober, but my mind is astray. And I'm much older, and time slips away. I look back to where I'm again. I won't stay there. Yes, I'm got a plan. I go restless for the year that's to come, but I will make it with hearts beating drum. I look back to where I'm again. I won't stay there. Oh yes, I'm got a plan. Yes, I can remember how I got to here. For that I am asking for. Just give me one more year. I can't remember how I got to here. All that I am asking for. Just give me one more year. Yes, I can remember. This time I'll be clear. For that I am asking for. Just give me one more year. 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 Just give me one more year.
Thank you. I'm just going to quickly change over guitars. So with the tour, I'm very used to playing in loud pubs. So this silence is a bit unnerving. I should have just said, please talk amongst yourselves. This is my latest release. So when I play solo, it's more acoustic based. This one is, believe it or not, it's like a pop, hard rock kind of punk. Yeah. I'm not usually the associated with punk music, but it was a lot of fun to record. It's called Moments. Often in our life, we're reflecting on the past a lot, and I think sometimes we're all trying to realize when we're in an important moment in our life, rather than always reflecting back. And that's something I've tried to do, is ground myself a bit more and slow down a bit and be present in the moment. So I wrote this song about it.
Time as a length and go. These moments from the start, and my middle in between. Or has this moment played its part? From reflection on the past to a swift and clear expire. How long these moments last, where my thoughts reside.
Thank you. This next one's called Stagger. It doesn't have a whole story behind it. It's just about getting through life.
6 hours on and 6 to go. I already know it's a long way down, but I stagger home. Pick up myself, I graze my feet. I know I won't sleep. Your sun is rising, stand up and grab my teeth. 6 hours on and 6 to go. Yes, I know. Suddenly it's not so bright. I'm losing sight. I hear voices in the starless night. Quick on pace, I'm losing breath. Final hours of success. Can't slow down, it's life or death. 6 hours on and 6 to go. Yes, I know. Passers by, I light my flare. I need inspection and repair. I will mess when I get there. Shake the dust up off my back. Delirious, my heart attacks. No, I won't die unless I try. 6 hours on and 6 to go. Yes, I know. 6 hours on and 6 to go. Yes, I know.
Thanks, folks. All right, I've just got one more for you this evening. I was here for sound check yesterday, and we've got some really, really great music coming up. This one's called Will I Be Somebody Else? I was thinking, we all go through changes in our lives. We all go through experiences that maybe change us as well. And I was thinking, at what point do we go through enough changes that we're no longer that same person that we used to be? We're always growing and evolving, but when can we say, yeah, I'm not that person? It's all kind of a timeline. And I was also thinking, every 7 years, every cell in our body regenerates. So every 7 years, we're physically a different person. So this song is about that gap between how we change physically and how we change emotionally, mentally.
They say you can be anybody when wrapped in hopes and dreams. Will I change? Undoubtedly. Or will I fade and dissolve back to the sea? Or will I be somebody else? 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 They say every part of me in 7 years will be a memory. Will I change? And time will see. Won't be the same. Someone tell me I play. Or will I be somebody else? 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 Will I be somebody else?
Thanks very much, everyone. Have a good rest of your evening. Thank you.
Keep clapping.
Oh, how good is that? Keep it
How
going.
good's
Toby
that?
Mobs, everybody! Oh, mate, absolutely fantastic.
So
You played a bit of Moments in there. That's your latest single, isn't it?
It is. Thanks for mentioning that, because you can access that anywhere that you get music from.
Look at that, cheeky plug. Cheeky
you
plug
go.
there. Mate, what do you got coming up in the works, though?
Yes, I'm working with some fantastic local singers. I've got a new song coming out maybe mid-Feb, late Feb. It's called All Right Now. So if you check me out on Facebook or Instagram, Toby Mobs Music. Thanks for the plugs, guys.
You're also looking at potentially getting a band together, is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Have we got any people that might like to join Toby's band out in the audience?
Not right now. Low
Not
pressure.
now?
so-
Not now? Not now. There's a lady over here that's not a bad singer, I've heard. Over here in the red, over there.
Oh,
Your
Dan,
hus-
Dan will
your
do
hus-
it to impress Jess. Dan will do it on his date to impress Jess, won't you, mate? Yeah.
I want to know, so you've played in lots of pubs and that. What was it like to be respected tonight by the audience?
And not asked to play horses.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I would promote, I'd say, hey, I'm Toby Mobs, I'm from Albury, I'm here promoting original music to regional areas. And I remember distinctly there was these two blokes sitting on the side, and one's like, oh, so like AC/DC. And the other bloke's like, mate, no, you weren't paying attention. He's playing original music. So, yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah, but if AC/DC played it, it's an original to them, isn't
Oh,
it?
it is. Well, that's the thing. Every
Technicality.
song is an original song in the beginning.
So right. Now, guys, I don't know if you know this, but we're allowed to have up to 50 people dancing on the dance floor, which we don't have, thank you,
We don't have a
Fee.
dance floor.
But if you want to, I saw some head bopping out there on that table back there. And if you guys feel the need to get up and just stretch your legs at all and do a little bit of a bopping around in the next set,
Or
then
Dan, if you
feel
want to
free
make
do
this
that.
date memorable.
Oh, yeah. Bit of a twirl.
But guys,
Who
give
likes...
Toby-
Oh,
I was going to say, give
gonna
Toby Mobs
yeah,
a round of
give him
applause
a-
as he gets off the stage.
Yep.
We got Mayfair Lane coming up very soon, don't we, Mel?
Who likes wine?
Who likes wine? Is there a
wine.
me out there?
Yeah.
They like wine. Well, we have a question, Mel, don't we?
We
As
do
we
have
said
a
at the start
question.
of the show. So we're going to be very respectable, and we'll ask the question, and then someone will stick their hand up, and then I'll come and I'll ask
Josh,
ask
what
the
sort
answer.
of wine do we have?
I have a John Gehrig, I think it's a red. I don't know much about
How
wines.
do you say the name that it is?
Pinot Noir. Is that right? Did I know that?
See if Emma there in the front will help
What
you how
does
to
that say?
The Pinot Noir.
It's a Pinot Noir,
Yeah.
Josh.
And
It's
Je-
very fancy.
And John Gehrig is the season wine sponsor here at the Cube.
He is.
So thank you very much to those guys. But Mel, you have the question.
I have a question. Was everyone listening when Toby was talking about his songs at all? I'm hoping that you were, because I want to know, where was he coming back from when he wrote the story and the song Returning?
All right, we
Oh,
got that
hands
first
up.
hand up. I spotted it. I'm on my way. Hold on a second. What's your name first?
Karen.
Hello, Karen. Are you a nice Karen or,
Yeah,
or
you're
a
a
naughty
nice
Karen?
Karen.
Original, I know. So where was Toby? Where was Toby heading?
I think he was heading to Pambula.
Mel?
Pambula?
Yes.
Was it Pambula? Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Here you
it
go.
was.
Here's a bottle of red wine, thanks to our friends at John Garrick Wines.
And all our lovely audience, I can see a lot of chewing in the audience as well as head bobbing, because they've been
Are the platters good?
feasting on Watts platters
I'm
tonight.
feeling a lot of nods and thumbs up.
We were feasting on Blind Freddy's food. All us, we get slightly a little bit more to eat because we were, yeah.
Okay.
That's where the rider
Humble
went,
brag.
so that's why we had the small chairs, because Josh requested too much food. That's what happened.
You get that on the big jobs?
Also, Creative Vic is one of the sponsors, Huon Hill Hotel, Quest Apartments, and we're going to be having some more music coming up.
Very, very soon.